And welcome back to SOL Gaming. This is Nick and
Kyle.
we're going to be playing for you a little bit of the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. So let's do this dance.
It's gonna be the longest time to play this game.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think I invested, I don't know, all of my hours of my high school into this game.
Oh no, I'm the opposite. Like I didn't play for the longest time. My friend let me borrow it, and I made a red guard because I thought he was gonna be like a black guy. So I made his face really black, and then he was just like black from the neck up, and then his skin was red. And then I got to a ghost, and I couldn't kill it. Except I just had like, these like scrolls. I had like pieces of paper that let me throw fireballs, and I couldn't kill the ghost, and it just murdered me over and over again. And I was like, this game is fucking bullshit. It's racist. That's what this shit is. So then
you know, I mean, if we're gonna be honest, red guards really aren't known for their, they're not really, they don't really like ghosts.
The magical tenacity.
All right, I don't want to watch Patrick Stewart give me a monologue here.
Was that Patrick?
that was Picard. That's right. That's him. Okay, so Imperial name. That's your name. I've got an idea here.
Yeah, what are you going for? Chester.
No,
Chad.
If we're getting some medieval stuff, I was kind of motivated recently.
Jared.
Jareth.
Oh.
And what is Jareth king of? Anybody know?
I don't know who Jareth is.
Jareth is David Bowie's character.
Oh, he's the Goblin King.
He's the Goblin King.
That's right.
So
do we have to make David Bowie right now?
Oh, is a pig's pussy pork?
What?
I said, is a pig's pussy pork?
Oh, yeah, I
The
guess
answer
so.
is yes. So the question is, if David Bowie, a.k.a. Jareth, were a race and scrim, what would he be? Would he be a Nord with his elegant, flowing facial features and locks, or...
I don't get it. How was he the Goblin King when he was just David Bowie? Was he a goblin in disguise, you think?
I think he was a man who ascended the ranks of goblinhood.
But that's not how. That's not. I mean, is that how monarchy works? Like,
Well,
was he born into that position?
Who are we to debate the merits of goblin monarchy? I think if you're above like 5 foot, you're probably pretty high up in the goblin ranks. And I'm randoming here because I don't want to spend all the time making a Bowie face.
You need to make one of his eyes fucked up.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like, well, can you do one eye?
Probably not.
The story behind that, how he got his eye fucked up, right?
No.
Yeah,
Did it involve like lots of promiscuous sex?
Close. It involved alcohol in a bar fight.
That's pretty good. Someone just punched him in the face.
He got just jacked in the eye. I think that's right. See, he had long... his hair was almost...
It was like a 80s power hairdo, right?
Yeah, it put Flock of Seagulls to shame back then.
It was like full and voluptuous, but kind of straw-like at the same time.
I mean, it was...
Probably not that.
No, it was most certainly not that.
That's called wind braids.
Wind
braids.
I see. See, they're going for like the Native American appeal there, and I think that's just low. That's just cheap. You don't need to go down there.
That's a white guy.
I think we're gonna have to settle with the longest we can get here, and that's looking like it's just gonna be ponytail.
Okay.
Not that he didn't really have a ponytail, but I'm not about to spend too much time on this.
I watched the Venture Brothers. Watch that show, and he could change into anyone. So I mean, you could pretty much make anyone say it's David Bowie in disguise.
You're really helping my cause here. So I've come to the conclusion that this is gonna look nothing like David Bowie, but like the Goblin King, he will wear tight spandex clothes and use all sorts of magic.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Will he be able to throw babies?
Well, that goes
almost
without saying.
Exclusively.
Anybody wearing tight spandex clothes, that's kind of like their special gift is the throwing of babies.
How about being really creepy with Jennifer Connelly?
I mean, dude, 16-year-old Jennifer Connelly. Say what you want. She was
underage.
Yes, but a very okay. 16-year-old me and 16-year-old her would have had. I would have. Well, I can do that.
Taking her out to dinner.
Yeah, I would have brought her. I would have brought her flowers and taken her to prom, bought her a nice corsage.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And
would you have worn a white tux or a black tux?
Oh well, if I'm with Jennifer Connelly, I would have worn a white tux.
Okay, I see.
Because she's pure. She's pure.
Like the driven snow.
Much like that. You know, like good King Wenceslas, that's not he looked out upon the Feast of Stephen.
Who is this guy in the other cage?
Oh, that's just some slack-jawed dickbag. I don't really know his name, but
Can you come back later when you have roguery and kill that guy?
I hope so, but you know, I've been playing Skyrim so much that I remember none of the controls for this are really at all how any of this works.
Look at your guy. What a badass.
he's yeah, he is, isn't he?
He's okay.
That's just hotkey. How do you? This is embarrassing.
Dragon skin is your greater power.
Well,
use the left stick to turn around.
There we go. And all right, we're good. We're good. Okay, let's.
I bet this guy's gonna feel like a fucking moron when you leave the prison.
We were talking all kinds of shit, and I'm like, all right, peace, dude. I'm just gonna go through this thing. Oh.
When Patrick Stewart comes to get you.
Oh, yeah, it is, Pat. It is. How would you feel? You're locked in a prison cell, no hope of anything. Next thing you know, Patrick Stewart comes down there on like his Dr. X wheelchair, looks you in the eye, and says, "You're the savior. You're gonna save the world."
Roused, probably. That's probably the first emotion I'm feeling.
That's fair. That's fair. I juxtaposed, I'd say I would be, because
you're not allowed to just like leave through that door. Do you have to?
No, but evidently I'm gonna stand here and get I fucked by this guy for a little while.
I've seen you. Yeah, I fucked by 2 people. Oh my. Ooh.
He has to do something about those crow's feet there.
About his like dead-eyed, glassy-eyed stare.
Yeah, man, it's kind of depressing to think, like, you know, in the Xbox 360, this was like the big deal. Graphically, this was, you know, this was the cock of the walk. This was the bee's fucking knees. And then
look at that bling though.
Yeah, I don't. He is. He puts Prince to shame with how well he wears purple. Look at that.
Okay, let's not be crazy here. Like, I don't think it's possible to put Prince to shame when it comes to wearing purple.
Oh, you know, I want to beg to differ, but the more I really think about that statement, man.
I've never seen a man wear crushed velvet as well as Prince. I don't think it's possible.
Is Prince man though? Is he mortal? Is he mortal of flesh and blood like we?
At one time he was.
He's ascended. He's ascended to the ranks of Tiber Septim, that's for sure. So Prince is the 10th of the 9 divine. Oh, that's gonna be Elder Scrolls 6. Prince.
Is Tiber Septim like a king or some shit?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about these jerk offs.
That guy's. You just shot the captain in the ass.
He's down. He's down.
These guards suck.
They do.
You're gonna be a prisoner in like rags and you're gonna kill these guys, aren't you?
Yep. The only way the Goblin King knows how, by throwing fireballs.
Your destruction skill increased.
Oh right. Well, hey, you know what? I can take their hoods and their clothes.
Take the captain's shit.
I can't. David Bowie, no, he wouldn't wear armor. Are you drunk?
Oh, I guess.
The Lord, he would take potions of sorcery though. That's something Jareth would do. All right. Glenroy.
Won't they be like worried? Like, shouldn't they like make you keep your distance away from the king?
I think at this point the king's vouching for me. He's like, man, listen, I'm too old for this shit. This guy's obviously throwing magic fireballs. He could have broke out of here whenever he wanted to. Oh, that's right. They're like, oh, you don't get to go this way. You got to go fight rats.
You got to fight this guy.
And probably get like sickle cell anemia.
Was he waiting for you? Was the rat?
Like the door closes and the rattle was just strong enough that the wall shattered and the rats came flying.
Was he like working on that for a while? I don't understand.
He's just like, hey, dude, watch this. Oh, is there a guy over here? Nope, just a rat.
A rat.
I thought it was some kind of jerk off. I could. That destruction skill though. Okay, I'll let the record show.
Is throwing fire like a normal thing in this world?
Who are we to question what's normal in the world of the Goblin King?
I'm just like wondering, man. Like, if they just put you in jail for throwing fireballs, like, why don't you just throw a fireball at that fucker who's talking shit? The guy's talking smack.
Yeah, just be like, and through the bars.
Yeah.
Man.
Another rat.
Yeah, I see him. I'm gonna get really close to him and really show him what's for.
Like
and, oh wow, I am.
This is like every RPG starts. You just like you're like the Terminix guy, and then like next you're like the baddest Chad on the block.
Yeah, that's kind of how my life's been growing up though.
Being the Terminix guy?
Yeah. I was born into a plague-ridden household with.
What did you do before this?
What, in real life or in this?
In this.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I was just a regular old Goblin King, just minding my own business. Next thing you know, I probably stole a loaf of bread like Jean Valjean to feed my starving nephew, and next thing you know, I was in prison.
That's a Les Mis.
It is,
right? Okay, yeah.
That's fantastic. You know what? That movie was. Say what you want about Hugh Jackman and Russell Crowe and all the.
They're built.
And Borat in there.
Borat.
Yeah, Borat was in that. Yeah. God, that was a fantastic film. I really.
How's the musical though?
Well, the music itself is what makes it so good. I mean,
see.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to tell you Russell Crowe is going to be the next Celine Dion, but I mean, let's call it who is, right?
Celine Dion. She's the one who sang in the one Titanic.
Wow, I cannot hit a rat to save my fucking life. Look at this.
You should just punch it.
Bowie does not. He does
sully
not.
His hands.
He does not sully his hands with the filth that am these rats. Come on. Okay, destruction skill increased. Well, I think after killing this last rat here is a good place to take 5 for a little bit.
Go pick up that cheese.
Oh, of course.
Bait the rat with the cheese.
Come here, you. I just realized that my health was getting low. I should do something about this. Okay, God,
hit him with the fire.
Why can't I?
Show him the business.
There we go.
Nice.
I should probably equip some of the malarkey I've had on. Get rid of some of this bullshit. Wrist irons, keep those fucking things on. Okay.
Pretty good. All right.
Okay.
I guess we'll have to stop here.
Yep.
There's a whole bunch of Oblivioning.
All right, catch you kids on the flip side.
Later.